Keresi Tamani. Keresi is one of the grantees who have received grants in regards to the women in the fields. And this morning we are here. We are so thankful that we tend to come and see that the business is already started and Bulavina Keresi. As you can see, we have our project officer here with us, Andy Kula. We also have our broadcast team, and just a few questions in regards to the starting off of business and how has the grant impacted your business or your project?
Firstly, I want to thank the family and the donors for accepting me into this grant. For many women around Fiji, I'm lucky to be one of them. And I thank family and the donors because of what I have as a disabled person. I have to struggle to put things on the table for me and my family, and I thank family for showing me these open doors to achieve things like running in this accounting. This I think this in the I've been with the group as a women's group. Like I represent Yandua Women's Club and a women's club and a new vision of Fiji as part of the NGOs or part of what I've been through, through family and the donors. I'm lucky to be one of the women to be chosen into this platform.
Pinaka Keresi, while starting off your business and being a member of Yandua Women's Club and also New Vision and being a disabled woman staying in a rural community, what challenges did you face while implementing this project?
I think I face many challenges as a disabled person, apart from a normal person. Even though there's many challenges that I've been through, that what I do as a disabled person, a normal person can do. So what a normal person do, I cannot do. That challenge me to be sad, not to just stand on where I am, but I have to move forward.
And how did you overcome them? What inspires you, and how did you overcome those challenges of being a disabled and trying to do what able person are doing? And
I think that I have to stand firm and move forward.
And I think you have a passion, Once you have a passion to help your children, your husband, in putting food on the table. Thank you, Keresi.
Sorry, Keresi. Just in terms of challenges that you might face, like your business was to start up a canteen. So, how did you in terms of getting your stock? What are the processes that you when you had to go and buy your stuff and then you had to get other people labeled to construct the shelf for canteens? Like, what challenges you face personally, like leaving your house and then going to get you need to get 3 coats, this and that. Can you just please elaborate more on those challenges?
Firstly, just thank my husband. He's the one that encouraged me, not just here, to move forward. He is the one who always helped me in what I want. for my wants and needs here at home, and he always encouraged me that the way I am as a disabled person, this is not where I have to stay. I have to move forward. I have to be a good leadership into our community, as I'm the president of Yandua Women's Club, and he encouraged me a lot that even though I am a disabled, but I have to be a good motivator to others, into our women or our teenage sisters, the young women.
Okay, thank you, Keresi. Like I noticed, like Yando is a bit far from Singatoka town, eh? So when you went out to go and get the stock for your canteen, what mode of transport that you usually that takes you to town, go and get your supplies and back? Because I noticed it's quite far from Endua to Singatoka. I mean, being disabled, how did you overcome? Like, you didn't look at it because of your disability, but what did you do to overcome that? For you to manage to get your supplies in?
Like I already said that we are associate pastors. My husband is a Taktala, and we had as a church. We are running this church, and I'm lucky that our assistant pastors who always there with his car, we help. And not only them. When I reach town, those were the shops or the wholesale supermarket that I have my quotation from them. They are the ones who always help me. Even though I never went, I just called. They bring items to me.
Thank you very much, Keresi.
Vinaka Keresi, we'll move on to, since beginning of this year, we tend to know that you also have a position in your women's club, being a president of Yantua Women's Club. And can you quantify the number of women who have benefited from your business?
196. 4 of them already passed away last year, and the total of the women in this in our community also activating to our club is 196 present. 4 they already passed last year.
And so those 196 women, are they also part, are they benefiting from your
They are
business?
my customers.
Okay, that's good.
This is a challenge. There's also a canteen in another village. There's 8 canteen in the village and 1 main shop. So at day times like this, when it's closed from the village, my customers, they came right here to come and buy things if it is not there.
Okay.
Even it is open, but the items they want is not there, so they came right here.
Okay, Keresi, in terms of selling of items, you mentioned like there's 8 canteens back in the village, and there's a main shop, and yours is out here. And what have you noticed so far that's the most selling, the fast selling of your items compared? You mentioned that in the daytime, that those canteens are closed, so that's one good point for you.
Or the main is like for the kids, whatever the kids likes, and snacks and lolos and everything like whatever they like, and mostly is the biscuit, tin food, and one main thing is that this is the 3rd time for me to buy fishing line and fishing.
Oh, that's good.
Time I open this canteen from the grant. This is the 4th time.
First time.
To buy fishing line and fishing hook, because we're just nearby the sea.
Oh, right.
And not only adults are running after fishing line and the fishing with the kids. So this is last Saturday is my 4th time to buy fishing line and the fishing hook.
So that's the 4th time that you replenish the fishing line and the fishing hook. Apart from that, what are the other like most fast selling of your items? Tin
foods and biscuits and noodles.
Good enough, Keresi.
Naka Keresi, what opportunities did you identify to expand the impact of your project? Any opportunities?
Like I already mentioned, when we were training in Suva, I was not there even to work in a Google Meet, in a Zoom meeting, and I mentioned that I started with a small canteen in the sideboard, but now it's going big. But the time when Talatala prayed for this canteen before it's open, in my prayer, I said that not only the site, the house canteen, I want the big one. I want a shop. Not only to provide for my family, even those here in our neighbors in this community, some and they don't have anything, especially the single moms and the orphan kids that are in the village. They came right from last weeks. There's two families. I went, whatever I receive from this canteen, take out the money that's supposed to buy things back. The profit of that what I have received from one last week, I brought some items and I take it to those who with the single moms. That is what they're asking for food, because nothing at home to pay for single mom shacks. If I can help or I can donate anything, even though I'm a disabled, they are still asking in the community. So I take a step forward to help the family. I bought items from the profit I received from Monday to Saturday. I feel like I'm cutting a box for groceries and I take it down there. That is also a big challenge for me, because even though they are got relatives there, the families there, but they'll, what can I say? They've been pushed away from the family.
Thank you, Keresi. You mentioned about something about profit. I know from your profit you first set aside 1/10 of your from your profit. May I ask, like, what do you do with the rest of your profit? What have you set? Like, have you got savings done? So,
Like when I for 1 week when I collect the money I receive from the canteen, I take out my 1/10. That 1/10 is for for my canteen. That 1/10 I never take it to church. I use them to buy things for the single moms and the widows. And the left of my profit, it is here in the container. So on Wednesday is my banking. So on Thursday.
All right.
Thursday
so
is my
you go
banking.
do your banking. Oh, that's great. You've mentioned something about being disabled. That's one of the challenges that you've stated. That being a disabled, but you go out of your way to provide food necessities to single moms. I do understand that you also have disabled.
Of the brain tumor.
Yes. Could you elaborate more on that, on the disabled? I mean, you're being disabled, and also you're looking after a brain tumor child, and at the same time you're also providing for the single mom and the widows in the village. Could you please elaborate? Tell us a story about that.
It's not. I've already mentioned that we are not related by blood, but by the blood of Jesus. She's been pushed away from the family since 3 months when she was born up. When she was born from my mom. The mom, from that time till today, they never come and visit, only the grandmother. What challenge us that even though sometimes I ask Talatala what she would do, she will take her back to the family. And what Talatala mentioned, whatever blessing we are receiving at home, that blessing, part of that blessing we are helping her. Even though the mom's working, but we never ask for money from them, we never call them. What I have to do, first thing that I have to look after her. Even though I'm disabled. But I give my life, my family, whatever we have, we share into a table for her also to have it. She's just like that. She cannot walk, she cannot talk. So I accept her as my own daughter. I accept her because that when the time comes, that I will be absent for her blood. But I thank God is giving us the courage, giving us a heart to accept her as a member of our family. Many they came, they asked, who is she? And I said, she's my daughter. But I thank God He's giving us that kind of heart to accept her, to have her at home. The MDPF, they came here, they come and asked for her, they said they still come and promise this and that, even though they never came. But family first, to come and visit her, bring her diapers and her clothes. Second is New Vision of Fiji, they come and visit her. So what small things we are having it at home, part of that small thing we're sharing it.
Thank you very much, Chris. I'm really sorry. I'm a bit emotional because, like, as I walked in, I saw her lying down. So this must be the daughter you were mentioning, eh?
When I always went to a workshop, I always hide that I have her at home. And Maria and the team, they came and they saw her. They never talk of that. They're surprised that I have someone at home also disabled.
Thank you very much, Keresi. It's really interesting to. It's quite challenging. I mean, to hear being disabled.
That is why I applied for this grant. Because the grandmother, mom, they're not helping her, so I have to stand up on behalf of her. So part of that money from the grant, I also buy diapers. I already sent the invoice that I have with bricks, a diaper, and a milk just because of her. If I am wrong, please ask for forgiveness.
So, she just, what's her, it's just milk. That's
Because the 3 years the Minister of Health mentioned that she'll be passed away in the 30 years.
oh,
Only prayers. It's moving her right into this year. Before she used to take potato and chicken, and that's what is small now. So she only have with big Sam now robots.
may I ask how old is she?
5. She's 5 now.
Wow.
Whatever the doctors mentioned that she'll pass away in 3 years.
No,
She's 5 years now.
Oh, that's great. Thank you, Keresi. I was a bit emotional because, like, being a disabled, having a disability, but then looking after a brain tumor, and then at the same time supporting single mom. It's quite challenging because, like, even an able person, able women, they don't go to that. They don't go to that extent. But with you, I think it's about passion. You're passionate about what you do, and it's really amazing to see that.
And
Thank you.
from the canteen also, whatever I'm receiving from the canteen, like I take 160 for 2 weeks to pay for that lady, to look after. Because when I came or whatever, our convener asked for me to come, she's always there.
Keresi, as project officer have said, it's really challenging because we know that able-bodied women are there. Some of us, we tend to just think of putting food on the table, feeding our own children and our family, instead of reaching out to the vulnerable, to the disability, to the single moms. But hearing your story this morning, yes, it's really challenging to see that a disabled woman being taken care of, taking care of the single moms in the village, since they tend to come and ask you for assisting them, and also looking after a child whom the doctor said that she'll only live up to 3 years. But yes, we know that you have the heart, you have the passion for taking care of her. That's why she's still surviving now and now she's 5 years. It was really a challenging story, and we hope that God will bless you for that and your family. And would you like to have to tell us some of the recommendations, or what is your message to? There are other women out there. I know there are women out there who are facing the same challenges you're facing, who are doing the same thing you are doing. So maybe we'll have assistance coming in from our donors who would like to help as much as they can. And would you like to recommend any other recommendations to them, or the future grantees? Maybe some other grantees will come up. For what will be your messages to them this morning?
First message, I just want to let my sisters in the community, or the young women who are wishing to also apply for this grant, that we have to stand up and move on, or try. If we are just standing in where we are, we won't achieve anything. We have to stand up and move forward and try to apply, or try to work on to whatever you want to achieve in the future or in a good life. Because most we already most of us are thinking that our place is only in the kitchen. No. It's good when we come into knowing Femin Pacific, where we can stand and our voice are heard. And through this platform where we receive this grant, through this platform where we know more about what's happening around us. So we have to stand up and move forward. So we have to also encourage our sisters who are also there struggling, who are also there in a dark cell, or in a dark place where they cannot move out. We have to encourage them that we have to take a step forward, because when we take a step forward, God is always there to help us. God is always there to advise us, to teach us where we have to stand to, when we have to talk to, and also what we have to do when there's something happens, or if there's some that they really need help, or they really need us to share whatever they are going through.
And would you like to acknowledge our donors, or whoever you would like to acknowledge? Giving the grants for this project.
The fund is the UN Women, in collaboration with families.
Vinaka, I just want to thank them before this grant. I just also want to thank them because of our seawall. Yandua is also a part of this. Our seawall is also part of the grant, the first grant in our community. We are lucky that I applied for that grant, and I'm lucky to be accepted. They receive my application. From that grant, we've renovated our seawall. Now the kids are safe, our communities are safe. And when the tidal wave came last month, the village of Yandua is safe. Only the left, there's still some of the space that has not been renovated, so we are still waiting for us. We already knocked into the door for Family Pacific and the donors that there's still some space left to be fulfilled, to be finished. And also to my, I applied for my canteen. I'm not only apply for the canteen just because I want to run a canteen. The reason why I apply for the canteen that I want to help my family, for my kids not to cry for food. For I have to put something on the table for them to satisfy them, and also not only my family but for the communities, and also I'm helping the widows, the disabilities in the village, and also the single moms. Whatever they come and ask for, I never say no. I say yes, because I want, when I give them whatever they ask for, and I mention them that this canteen, not only my money, it's from the application. I apply for the grant from Family Pacific and the donors. I thank the donors and Family very much for, apart from the many women there that are part of Family Pacific, I'm be blessed. I said that I'm blessed to be accepted for this grant. I thank the Almighty that there's, even though there's many doors closed, but there's still door opens. So my prayer and my family, with my family, that there's more things be blessed for there's more things, more good things coming for Family Pacific and the donors.
Keresi, yes, this morning once again we are so thankful to UN Women for giving us these grants that enable us to assist, to help, and to extend some of the businesses that are already started, and helping those who need to start up with their business. And we can see that it happened here with Keresi. She has a lot of things in her canteen to sell, right up to diapers and fishing line, even the fishing books. And we are so thankful for UN Women. And thank you, Keresi, as we can hear that she has shared a lot in regards to her being a disabled person and looking after her disabled namesake, who is 5 years old. And also she's also assisting the vulnerables, like she has mentioned that single mothers, single mom came right here to her to ask her for assistance, and she tend to help them with whatever small profit she has from her canteen. And once again, thank you very much for listening this morning. This is Keresi Tamani, a member of Yandua. She's a president of Yandua Women's Club and a member of Family Pacific Nandrongana Vosa Network. We also thankful for all that she has done on the ground. She wears other hats, like she has mentioned, and hope that she'll continue to be the strong voice for Nandrongana Vosa, not only for Nandrongana Vosa, for the disability here in her community. Vinakavakalia.